Okay, so this is live, like live. It's not unlisted. So if somebody pops up, then it will be what it is. I'm not gonna go back and try and fix it. I like to do my unlisted because I don't like to have to watch for comments and stuff like that. But this is gonna be live, so it's just gonna be what it is. So 1, 2, and 3, we're doing the February financial reading. This will be evergreen for so whatever the next 4 weeks is for you, 29 to 31 days. We're gonna see what your finances are gonna look like. And like I said, 1, 2, and 3. You guys can pause the video and the playback to see which deck is for you, but for now, we're going to move on to deck number 1. You guys are the mirror. I always get like mirror magic vibes from that little mirror charm. Song stuck in my head. I don't even know who it's by. There's a murder on the dance floor. That might be relevant for somebody, so I'm gonna try and find it and put it in the description box below. Please remember this is not a personal reading, although it gets very personal for a lot of you. If you guys need a personal reading, I'm not doing them right now. And I am getting better at not saying that, like not even bringing that up. But in a lot of my other videos, I have said it so many times that it is very deeply ingrained. We're not going. But anyway, if it does resonate with you, that's fine. I am not a financial advisor to get a second opinion. If it resonates with you, definitely get a second opinion from a professional. Use your own discernment. I know we look at the main themes for you guys over the next 4 weeks. Financially, weeks. This is an evergreen reading. So whenever you see it, if you are drawn to it, it is for you. Most likely, you either are subscribed or you're looking for something in the search box. Yeah. Well, I know it's coming towards you guys financially. This card has bent. This is the Ace of Wands. We're going to see if it comes out again. Tip of it has bent. So we've got Seven of Swords, which is odd. King of Cups. And the Strength card. I'm getting whistleblower vibes. Somebody who had to go, like, and stealthily report something. 2 of Cups. So you got, or 2 of Wands. Sorry, you might have had to. There goes a card of work as well. You might have had to do something against an NDA because the Strength card to me is coming off the um suppression of speech, suppression of communication. Something that maybe you guys felt like you could talk about or shouldn't talk about. It's like feeling like one of those workplaces where they say you can't talk about your pay. It's also coming out of this union busting and tactics to suppress unions. You may be examining contracts and finding certain clauses you don't like in the contract. You may also be the kind of person who will get a contract, read the whole thing, and then write something in, sign it, send it back. That contract is valid, but the person that sent it to you is not going to read the changes you made. Ace of Cups, the Sun, Nine of Pentacles. Um, that Leo full moon. I'm not sure why I'm getting that because the Sun card is out here. That Leo full moon may have been like in one of your houses of money, and it's coming off as you getting money due to that. If you are not the King of Cups, you might be dealing with a King of Cups type of person who could be a Cancer with Leo placements. Who knows? You guys might be detectives or somebody who is having to um, solve a case. You may find that you solve that case. If you're a private eye, you may be dealing with a case where somebody was unalived violently and intentionally, and you get paid from that case. It's a very emotional one. Um, I'm feeling like you might be also an Aquarius or have things that are opposite Aquarius that are being activated. And whatever was done in the dark is coming to the light, is what I'm seeing with the Sun card and the Strength card. Getting like big Leo vibes. I'm getting a lot of energy recently of us watching something like on TV. There goes the Page of Rods. You might be a writer for like a TV drama or something. It's waiting and watching. Yeah, yeah. 10 of Pentacles. I feel like overall, money comes to you. You might get a job that forces you to sign an NDA, but it gives you like money benefits and things of that nature, like something that you were waiting for a long time, um, helps you to move forward toward stability, financial independence, and things like that. Seven of Swords keeps coming up as an NDA. The interviewer might be somebody who is very patient that might help you to identify the kind of the job that you might be receiving a communication from. The recruiter may also be somebody who is very patient. They could be a water sign, somebody who is very empathetic, empathic. This might be for one of you, where you are the King of Cups and you are somebody who is psychic, somebody who could work with the cops to solve people's unalivings. Don't know why I keep going back to that storyline of like having to solve cases. Might be an investigator. I think I said that already. I'm going to try not to say that again. Unless it comes up. Some swords, please. World card. Reverse. It's maybe something that you knew wasn't over. And this might be this could also be a contract that you get that lasts until not October, but August. You may also want to look at your birth chart and see how many Leo degrees you have in your chart. Justice card. And if you are dealing with like a wrongful death suit or something, I feel like justice will be had. Um, I do see this being a very trying and emotional time, but I'm seeing this as success. But it's something maybe you couldn't talk about for a long time. There are still some big loose ends that need to be tied up, but it definitely does look like you're able to go through that. Once you get to the other side, you get the payout. Somebody could have also been falsely imprisoned. Hmm. I'm just laughing because I saw this card before and then it came out. This to me always gives off like miniature tower card vibe. So it's like a secondary tower card where this thing was something that happened that it's a lot of cards of movement. There may have been a lot of people involved with the situation. I'm take it resonates. Not all of you guys are dealing with like workers' comp or somebody being taken off this planet, taken off the census, as some people say. Um, but many of you may be applying for jobs that require you to sign an NDA. You guys may also be like Chippendale dancers that go to a private party where everything is hush hush and you start something with somebody there that helps you end up in this Nine of Pentacles energy. This is deck number one. I don't know. I don't know if I just can't see people or if there's nobody here. This is deck number one. But yeah, it's coming off as something about your finances being under wraps. And if you are a Scorpio or somebody with like you're on the line for Scorpio, um, maybe you're dealing with like clients who have a lot of money too. Um, you could be somebody who deals with people who have a lot of Leo energy. And I was talking about Leo degrees in astrology, and those people who have like a lot of Leo degrees tend to be famous or have a lot of fame or end up attracting a lot of wealth. So you might be dealing with people. You might be a lawyer to people. You guys could be lawyers with the Justice card here. Maybe you feel like you shouldn't be watching this video. And if not, I mean, just keep it under wraps, I guess. But um you guys could also be what are those people who deal with probation officers or something having to do with the law. But ultimately, I see there's a lot of stuff going on. Some new energy, some energy that indicates like things kind of coming to an end because of the numbers. This is a 9. This card has 2 10s in it. So it for some reason it's giving me 10 energy, even though it's um what is that? This is a sun card. I'm not even gonna try right now. But anyway, it's at 19, almost 20, I think. Anywho, um, yeah. What are your finances looking like? Ultimately, I think that you will be getting money. Nine of Pentacles keeps coming up as the ultimate like end of all of this. I just saw 14 on the timer. There's a lot of cards of movement, so I feel like this is a good time for you guys to at least if you don't have a job at all, you're not a lawyer, you're not, a private investigator or anything. I do feel like this is a good time for you guys to put in applications. It's a good time for you guys to look through your spam folders in your mail, your emails. You may also want to look at snail mail. You might have checks coming in that way. Check your class action lawsuit um, folders if you guys don't have one. Top class action lawsuits is it a good website to go to? It's a legit website to go to see if you are already a part of a class action lawsuit. Some of you may also want to check the unclaimed funds of your state to see if you, your dad, your mom, your grandmother, uh, anybody really in your family, to see if there are some unclaimed funds there. You might find that there are some there that you end up getting that kind of helps you get to this point. So that being said, whatever the case is for you guys, I'm seeing this as the end. And there's a lot of stuff going on. There's energy of beginning and ending. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye for now. Put that back over there. Hey, we're going to move on to step number 2. I'm going to try and not make this as long as the last one because I am cold and I have to go turn on the heat. Step number 2, you guys are the tumbled green adventuring. Green adventuring is good for money. It is good for finances. If you're into that, you know. All right, so we want to know what's coming for deck number 2. Let's see, get deck number 2 financially over the next 4 weeks. And even though we are in February 2024, we can still get a message from this whenever. This is a timeless reading. But I am seeing roses and I am seeing flowers. I'm seeing the magician as well. So you guys might be spending quite a bit celebrating with somebody on the 14th. 9 and 10 of swords. You guys might feel like you're stressed. 9 and 10 of swords. 9 and 10 of wands. Sorry. You guys might feel like you're stressed out. And there goes the 10 of swords. Apparently, I was looking for that. This could be a message for somebody specific where you are really stressed out. Like you feel like you have a lot to carry. You're very burdened. Maybe you guys are not making enough money. You're underemployed, and you're trying to figure out like you're working too hard for the money that you're getting, and it's coming off as very stressful, very difficult, very hard. And that fell off. Oh, hey, Ace of Pentacles fell off though. Is it upside down or is it upside up? Oh. It came out reverse. You guys know how to re-reverse this unless they come out and like turn themselves over. It's coming off as you guys, your money is funny. Yeah, money, funny money. If you work in a gas station or anywhere where you have to actually touch money with your hands, make sure you're using the counterfeiter pen so that you don't get. Oh my god, I'm not taking any more jumpers until I finish shuffling. Until use the counterfeiter pen or use whatever you guys have to use to see if the money is real or not. I just saw 1818 on the timer. You guys might want to go look that up. You might work at the address might be 1818 something something something. Okay, I want to see what's coming to the figures financially over the next 4 weeks. A message from somebody or spiritual court. You. Also, please remember this is not a personal reading, although it gets very personal for a lot of you. I'm not a financial advisor. I do recommend that if this resonates with you, that you do get a second opinion from a professional. Hearing stocks and bonds. Don't like that. You guys are also coming out as people who are somewhat protected. You don't want to be read. If you don't want to be read, please leave. I don't want to read people who don't want to be read. 10 of Wands came out a second time. So that might definitely be something for somebody. Where it's just like you don't know what's happening or what's going on. You just don't know what to do, and you're very frustrated and um, just frustrated and tired and burdened. And it's like, especially around finances, resources, and things. Financially, oh, all right. Four of swords. Four of swords. Ace of wands. That's a Modest Mouse song. All right, already we're all fluid on. All right, there goes the chariot card. Why did I pull that off? I didn't want that. Apparently, I did. So I'm done. Okay. Oh, not eight of pentacles. Now I'm done. 6 cards for you guys. Something is going on with you guys. It was the weirdest shuffle. The weirdest messages that kept popping up. Okay, so 8 of Pentacles is about working, pre-working, a lot. You might start off with not working on. So you might end up, some of you might benefit from meditating, and you get an idea that's like a spark that comes out of nowhere, but it's like a divine spark that you get, and you actually take the inspiration and you start working with it, and where it's going through different modalities. That's it's not what I wanted to say, but it's going through different avenues to become like a real life thing. It's like a 3D printing thing, where at first it's in your mind, and then you're working out kinks, and maybe you pass it off to somebody else, molds it into something real. So pay attention to your ideas, pay attention to your mind, pay attention to thoughts. Maybe talk to somebody. You might find benefit in talking to a fire sign. You might like have a few drinks with somebody where your mind clicks out of the over, like to the point where you get this divine spark or this idea or this inspiration, whatever the case may be for you, and then you start working on something that ultimately ends up being something that you could possibly sell. You guys might be inventors, you might be writers, you might be creative people. Um, so pay attention to your ideas and your thoughts right now, because it could be something that you can ultimately take to you take it out of the ether and you make it something real. Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck could be something that is something that you can make money from. It's not coming off as a job. It's coming off as something that you create. Could be a song, could be a book, could be like something that you do. 3D prints, could be a dance, could be anything, like whatever. What do you create? Out of mind. Never listened to it. I don't know what the song is about. I just know that one part, and it keeps playing over and over in my head. So maybe you guys are, I want to say, sound artists, SoundCloud artists, something. Here we go again. Rumination. You might get this idea while you're falling asleep at night. Yep. This choices choose to choose to work with the idea when you get it. Swords. Ooh, hey. Interesting. With the world card, you guys might feel like it won't work. You might feel like whatever your idea is, it won't take hold. It won't become something more than what it is. Just the Eight of Swords to me is all in your head. All don't rest on your laurels. Don't sit back. Don't say, "Oh, this, that, and the fourth. Maybe it won't work." But maybe it will. So try and suspend that way of thinking so that you can bring this into the world. The world card is here, so that you can bring this idea from like being in your head to being out in the world. Because I feel like it's something that people need. You might not even realize it's something that people need, and you're like, trying to sit on it, maybe feeling like it's not going to work. Um, I just keep getting that you guys feel like it's not going to work, but I feel like if you are able to um, delegate some of the tasks it takes to bring this thing to life, I feel like it'll be successful. But it will be work, but it will be successful in the end. I'm feeling like moderation needs to be had here because this is I don't know why this is coming off as Icarus, the whole story about Icarus and Daedalus where he flew too close to the sun on wings of wax and then he like the wax and the wings melted. I think it's because it's next to this where this creature has wings. It's like humans and gods. I don't know if you guys write a book or if you're into like mythology or something. It's coming off as that. Who is that? Apollo? Just the advice that I'm hearing is be mindful to be moderate. You know, don't let your mind run away with you, and try to stay as simple as possible when you're making the prototype or writing the thing. Yeah, stay as in control. Also, moving solids. Are we gonna get nothing but major kind of cards down here? Anyway, you may also find benefit if you're, especially if your dad is a fire sign. You might find benefit in talking to him. Hey, almost lost them all. Stop! Don't do that. Okay, there we go. Especially if your dad is a fire sign, or if you talk to somebody who's like older than you, or has more authority than you, or knows more than you about something. Don't and you trust him. If you trust them, don't hesitate to talk to them and try and get the ideas out of your head and into the world. I feel like once you reach out, once you take those first few steps, your creation will take, I don't want to say a mind of its own, but it'll start gaining traction and it'll start gaining momentum a lot faster than you thought it would. But you have to get out of those first few steps of getting out of your head, taking the expired action, getting it out of your head, like putting it at least write down your ideas, at least so that you have the physical words on the paper, and then try and take that. I feel like if you get out of like the box that you put yourself in, and you start talking to people, maybe not tell them the whole story, but tell them enough that they understand, that it'll help you to make it real. Yep, there goes the Ace of Pentacles. Yep, I do feel like it's gonna be work, but it's gonna be good. It's like it's gonna eventually turn out to be something good for you, especially since we've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles keeps coming out, and then there's the Eight of Pentacles up there. I'm hearing like somebody's dad being like, "But you have to begin. If you do not begin, then you cannot go anywhere." And I'm really also getting like a lot of energy of traction, like things taking off because it's like this is the beginning and this is a big ending, a big positive ending because the world card is like the ultimate ending, the ultimate positive ending. It's the end of all of the major arcana cards. I don't know why I wanted to say Hierophant. Maybe you'll need a loan from an institution or something. Who knows? The Hierophant is not here, but that's what popped out. It's so weird. Okay, there goes the Wheel of Fortune. And the reason why I'm laughing is because the only card that came out to clarify the cards on the top that was not a major arcana card is on a major arcana card. So I feel like if you take this idea, you run with it, you roll with it, you rock with it, you delegate, you um get professional opinions or you get the opinion of somebody you trust, you get the opinion of people maybe that you get to sign NDAs and um what are they, non-competition agreements or agreements that say that they're not going to steal your stuff, that you can take it. And I feel like it's something you're passionate about as well. You can take the idea, you can make it, you can form it, you can birth it, and it becomes something that changes your life. Like this, at this point next year, your life like won't be the same. I'm seeing maybe you guys feel like you're in this darkness right now, and it's like you turn from the darkness to the positive. I like the Wheel of Fortune here with the Eight of Pentacles because the Eight of Pentacles is a card of things working out. I just saw 3333. Um, it's a card of things going well. It's a card of things that if you put the work in, you'll get the consequences. The positive consequences. I just bit the inside of my mouth. You get the positive. I just keep hearing consequences from whatever's going on. But the Wheel of Fortune as a neutral card. If you do not put the work in, you will not reap the benefits. Just it just wanted to come out. I feel like you have this like um I don't have time. I don't have money. I don't have this. I don't have that. I don't have. And it's feeling like that's stressing you guys out. Like you're like, I have this idea, but I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do I don't know how to get it out of my head and like get it in the world. I don't know what this, I don't know what that. I feel like the advice is for you to talk to somebody with more authority than you have. Protect your idea, first of all, but talk to somebody who has more authority than you have. Like somebody you feel like might have more authority than you have. Um, try to try to control your compulsions. I want to say impulses, but compulsions. Sorry, it came out. I still like that's the same thing. Anyway. Um, I feel like this is a gift that you're being given, or it's a gift that you already have that you just need to practice. You just need to take the first steps to using it so that it grows. Um, especially if it's something that you've been suppressing for a long time. The Lovers card with the Six of Pentacles is coming off as a blessing, but it's something that maybe you never expected. It's like an epiphany you never thought you were gonna get. Um, but I see once you figure out the first steps, I feel like you get divine help. I feel like you already have like a pretty strong spiritual team, because some of these people down here coming off as ancestors, and that might even be coming off as God. So if you are, of a lineage that worships gods or does or did spiritual work or has done spiritual veneration, I feel like those ancestors, those entities are still around you to bless you guys with something that can change your life, and not just your life, but change the world as well. And you guys just have to, like I keep saying, take the first steps, don't give up, and don't let, even though it's like overwhelming, I know it's like if you feel like you don't know what to do, you might have analysis process, not be able to like take that first step to go anywhere. And I feel like this could go both ways. If you're like more on the negative side and don't break yourself out of it, because this is the beginning, that can be the end. Or this can be the beginning and this can be the end. So you just kind of have to like manage your negative self-talk, manage your impulses, move in silence as much as possible, talk to professionals. You might be able to go over to Fiverr and find somebody who can maybe give you some advice, get advice from trusted people, and don't give up and take those steps to get at least to the point where um the chariot is here, where things can start picking up traction and moving toward this Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Pentacles type energy. So with that being said, I feel like this is something karmic for you guys that you came into this world to do because of all of these major arcana cards and which major arcana cards they are. So even if you do not do it now, I think it's going to come back to you until you do it. And even if you like see somebody else do it, um, you're still going to be called to make your own version of it. Whatever this is for you, because I feel like it's innovative and you just need to figure out how to manage your negative self-talk and how to get to the point where you have the idea out of your head on paper, you're talking to people, you might even just meet people once you start moving toward it. You might just meet people who are like, oh, hey, this, that, and the fourth. And then they say something that helps you. So I guess keep the faith there. Anyway, next deck. Deck number 3. You guys are the Spark Love Extinguish Hate pin. I don't remember where I got it from. I know it was in like Virginia when somebody gave it to me. But anywho, you guys might be advocates for the LGBTQIA plus community or something like that. That pin always gives me like that energy. I think I got it because I signed a petition or something. I can't remember. But anyway, we're going to deck number 3. We're going to see what their finances look like over the next 4 weeks, even though this reading does say February, it will be timeless, so you can come back and get a message whenever you see it, where you're drawn to it. Remember, this is not a personal reading, although it gets very personal for a lot of you. And that's not a big deal if it doesn't resonate, it just happens sometimes. If nothing I say ever resonates with you, though, we got a problem. I'm not the reader for you. So, and that's okay as well. What is coming for Sickness up deck number 3, financially over weeks. Why won't you shuffle for me? There we go. If you find value in this reading, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, delete comments. Hitting 6 weeks, so whatever this is might continue to play out over the next 6 weeks. Okay, so we've got 8 of Wands. The Fool card fell off. The Empress, interesting. It's already giving ancestors. You might have communication from your ancestors or somebody else on the other side. The World card is at the bottom of the deck. This looks pretty positive. I'm going to clarify these cards to see. Got a glimpse of the 6 of Pentacles. We're going to see if it comes out again. Get a different card for that because she's nudie. YouTube is like not liking the nudity, so I'm covering it. Okay. That just fell off, and what did it do? It fell off and it's upside up. So that's good. The Sun. The Sun is a very positive card. And it can also be about elimination. I'm gonna put it up there because it did so many gymnastics to come off. You could be dealing with a Taurus, a Libra, somebody who has Aries placements, Leo placements, somebody with fixed sign energy. Can we not, please? Thank you. Clarify the Empress. There goes the Queen of Pentacles. The Empress could be dealing like in her Queen of Pentacles energy. I like this for a financial reading. Oh, hey, there goes the King of Pentacles as well. With these two people here. And why? With these two people here, it always gives me like people who fuck like rabbits. You might have somebody like on the outside coming in to your sphere that is a good match. Somebody who might bring you resources and finances, somebody who might court you, and ultimately like marry you guys, and you inherit wealth through them at some point. Your love life could also be affecting your finances. You could be married to somebody who supports you. You could also have somebody who gives you money as an allowance. Take that however it resonates with you. It just looking at it, the 8 of Wands is a card of communication, things moving quickly, and the Fool card is a card of starting a journey, and the 3, which is the Empress, is a card of like growth. So it's looking like a time period of financial abundance. Somebody might sell foot picks, and you might get messages about somebody buying those from you or trying to get a like custom order. Rabbit on this card is also a card of being prolific and being abundant as well. Somebody might be getting paid for their looks or how they carry themselves. There goes the Hermit card. Somebody might be looking specifically for you or your body type. I'm getting escorts. I'm getting strippers. I'm getting people who like sell foot pics and stuff like that. It's really coming off as somebody looking specifically for your body type. You could also be a model, and I'm getting like somebody wanting to 7 of Swords flipped over discreetly, discreetly wanting to deal with you and give you money for the things that I just mentioned. You may also have like a wish list out there. There goes the King of Wands. He can be a very lusty king. He can be somebody who um, is a bit. He's the most sexual of the kings. He could be a Leo, Virgo. Ten of Pentacles came off. This could be something that ends up being long-standing. Something that is mutually beneficial that ends in a positive way. Um, you could also be an accountant that is dealing with taxes and things of that nature around this time period. Ten of Swords. So whatever this difficult, if you were having a difficult time before, I feel like it's coming to an end. You're able to kind of move forward. It might be something that you're doing online that ends up making you money. You could be hearing from a fire sign, doesn't have to be a Leo, um, about a way that you can make more money. And this could have been something that you sought out. So if you guys are looking online, I do kind of feel like you find some kind of way to make money. It's not the other things that I mentioned. Sun has the Lovers and the Seven of Cups. So I'm definitely getting that somebody out there is making money with their body how it is. I mean, everybody makes money with their body. If they work at a gas station, they use their bodies to go make money. So no judgment here. Um, the Lovers card though is also coming off as a blessing, many blessings even with the Seven of Cups. But ultimately, I see you guys having this. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's very practical. She's somebody who is abundant financially. She could be a boss, but I'm seeing her as you guys. I think that Uranus going direct helps a lot of people, especially since it's in Taurus. I feel like it helps a lot of people to start over, and it brings a lot of energy where I'm like, you might not know exactly what's going on because it's so out of the blue and it's so kind of like random. But it feels like a lot of people are benefiting from it going direct, which was on the 27th. Um, and it helps with money because Taurus is, especially if it's in your second house. But anyway, but because Taurus is a card, Taurus is a sign that is kind of, I don't want to say materialistic, but it's kind of about, enjoying the world. And how do you enjoy the world? You have to have money to enjoy the world. I'm gonna stop rambling, but let me see what else I can see. I'm just really liking how the Fool is here next to the Empress because that's growth, and this is the financial reading, so it's like financial growth for you guys. With the Sun card here, it is just happy. I'm happy for you guys here. The only thing that I see that might be a bit challenging is the Ten of Swords, but since it's on the World card, it's coming off, and it's a 10. It's coming off as whatever the difficulty was, being something that you can put in the past pretty quickly, especially if you take whatever this opportunity is. Is there anything more I can tell you guys about your finances over the next 4 weeks? Oh, goody. Eight of Cups, you might be leaving things behind. There goes the Death card and the Ten of Pentacles. Very nice. So I definitely do feel like something is ending because Death is here with the World card with Ten of Swords, and it's here with the Ten of Pentacles as well. It's feeling like leaving poverty behind. Maybe it is leaving a poverty mindset behind as well. Because this card is a card of emotional endings. Um, so yeah, I like that for you guys. It's like you're moving away from the difficulties and moving toward Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Three, which is the Empress, moving toward the Sun. And I feel like whatever this is that's coming towards you is targeted specifically for you. Somebody in a company might create a job just for you. You might create your own job. Um, People might seek you out specifically for your skills. And it feels like it picks up and it starts to grow over the next 4 weeks. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you found, if you are so inclined, my Cash App is down below for tips and donations. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.